Hi, my name's Damara, and I'm going to be reading to you today some channeling that was in this book. This is the Book of Secrets that I channeled in the early 90s, straight after the Advent calendar for the salvation of the planet Earth, which was all about the Earth changes. And every now and again, I pick up this book and open a page, and I think, oh my goodness, that information, that just needs to go out there again, because these books have sold in different places across the world, but not in huge amounts because, to be quite honest, they were beyond most people's thinking at the time. And the first book was published in 1994. But when I read it now, it's kind of crazy because it's like, oh my God, this is now. This is for now. And this book, the Book of Secrets, is still available for a very cheap price, either in paperback or on Kindle on Amazon. And if you find one of the earlier videos I did, maybe the Truth Testaments, on that playlist, I think the description has this book in. I haven't caught up with putting this book and the link to it on all of the videos that I've put up. But I'm going to read you this bit because this is about... It's about our scientists, and I think this is important. So, this is a page that I just opened at random. After much confusion, those of your scientists who accept the unknown are beginning to see that the universe has many dimensions. They do not now believe that everything is as seen. They are very aware that there are avenues which are completely unexplored. It will take another energy explosion before some of the scientists reveal their findings. They can only reveal what they know when they feel safe enough to do so. It's a matter of revealing what is expected of them at the present time, but this time will pass. As they expand their own minds, they will be unable to be quiet. As each stage is passed, then there will be more room for those who are able to expand their minds beyond the point of evolution. We have contact now with many who are making their way along the route of enlightenment. It can only be seen as time marking time, for within the next 2 years, all of the facts will be known to you. When we begin to see that the areas of formidable chances are taken, then we can begin to expand the minds of your scientists even more. It is a program of chance, which begins when the mindset is altered. During this period of time, there will be many who become the slaves of the few. What we are describing here is the inevitable advance of those who have supported the cosmic overview for many years. These people will be given the opportunity to begin to convey to the masses what they have already learnt. Within this information lie the answers to the questions which have been banded through the scientific world for many centuries. It is these answers that will propel the thinking of the world into a universally acceptable way of thinking. During the past 2 centuries, there have been many different avenues of thought. It is because of the diversity of thought that no real progress has been made. It would be like trying to make a house with no land to secure the foundations to. Now that the foundations are to be revealed, then there can be no diversity. When the foundations are seen, the house is built according to the lie of the land. As soon as enemies are eliminated, then the course of action can be taken to allow the information to be given to all. We call these people enemies, as they have been up to the present in time. Enemies are people who do not work for the good of the all. Many of the facts have been withheld because of the corruption of your governmental forces and also because of the play of ego. We will not now be seen to be consorting with enemies. Friends are those who, despite their own personal feelings, will help to bring into play anything which will cause the breakdown of negative energies. When facts have been concealed, it has caused many negative waves of energy. Please now choose to become one of those friends of the earth and a friend to humanity. Without you, it will be harder to overcome the negative forces. I'm going to leave that piece there because many people are going to want to replay this, because it's pretty mind-bending when you get to see how we have these watchers, we have these higher beings watching everything that goes on. And we know that deep inside of ourselves, but I don't think we think that way every day, and they are talking about this real journey that we are on, this journey towards the eternal truth, the real truth of how this world on this planet, in this universe, within this cosmos, truly operate, and how the dimensional planes play their part, and that we have this incredible connection to this higher force, which I, in my books, call higher beings. In the first book, I used to ask them who they were, and there were so many different people coming in. A lot of archangels, Master Kathumi, who I knew nothing about, that was another name I was given, and various other names. And recently, when I was going through what I've told you about many times, this big wad of channeling that I lined the bottom of my suitcase with when I left England with just one suitcase, oh my goodness, I found another piece of channeling which I've never put out to the world. And it was like at the time, and it sends shivers down my spine to think about it, because I reread that one the other day. And that was taking us into another completely different place with how we're being overseen. And I'm so glad that today I opened this book of secrets to this particular piece, which is about scientists, because this is going to lead into the next piece when I get the courage up to read that whole piece. I've only read it through once. So that's only twice since I channeled it. And I channeled it about 2 decades or maybe 3 decades ago. I didn't date them. But it's pretty mind-blowing. And it's also on a scientific, energetic level. So maybe tomorrow I will do that one. But thank you for listening. And if you enjoy the depth of the videos that I do on here, the information that is revealed, then please subscribe, because that helps me to get this video out to more people. And at the moment, it can be quite limited because there are certain people who don't want this information out there. So if you are a friend of the earth and a friend of humanity, which they were just asking, please subscribe and please like the video, because this is meant for everyone, not just the few. Thank you for allowing me into your space today. Thank you.